What is going on, guys? Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, guys, we are going to be looking over another world freaking drop weapon, and it's going to be, of course, the Nox Perennial V. Now, this Nox is going to be another one of these cassoid weapons. Okay, guys, I know I made a video. The symbol was missing, okay? The symbol over here was kind of blocked off, okay? But a lot of you guys are pissed that I didn't know it was cassoid. Basically, the people that made like Invective and like obviously Telesto and all that sort of crap. I should have kind of known when it was Telesto bolts what with a wall card. But the Nox Perennial, this is a brand new high impact strand fusion rifle you can get as a random world drop. So basically any sort of legendary source, so it is pure RNG if you do get this as a drop. I got this from the gunsmith. I obviously had a few engrams with him, but this weapon actually seems like it might be a really interesting one. High impact strand, which first of all I think is the very first high impact strand fusion rifle in the game, so that's already a plus for people who like them. But then when it comes to actual rolls and stuff, that's some pretty sweet ones for especially for PvE. So you got the lead from gold, obviously, which I have. You can get collective action, you can get hatchling, you can get, of course, that control burst perk. Obviously, Kickstart's great. This thing actually looks beastly and everything. It is going to be the same model we've had before. I think it's a green weapon. But overall, this thing should be really, really sweet. We're going to showcase it in both PvP and PvE. So without further ado, let's go on some PvP with the Nox Perennial V. Alrighty, so we're going to do the rumble side of things, of course, with the high impact frame. This is going to take a year to actually pop off, but once it does, you'll see. You'll get, of course, the L freaking damage kind of going in. Now, this is obviously a strand weapon, so you can see that my bolts are strand and buddy, just please. Why are you playing so far away, huh? Oh, don't chase me, buddy. Don't chase me. Ah! How am I still alive? I have no idea. The charge time on this, though, is going to be massive. Mainly because I do have the extra charge as well for higher impact. But it should actually reduce when I'm sliding and everything because I do have, of course... Ah, bro, what is that juke? Oh my god, man, nearly broke my freaking ankles. But you can see, like, it is a long charge time, but obviously the payoff is going to be huge in terms of you'll get your freaking kill pretty much consistently, unless they're 100 million miles away. Now, granted, you can still finish them off like that, whatever. But for the most part, when it comes to... Wait, is that my hatchling or someone else's? But for the most part, when it comes to this weapon, oh my god, you kind of want to be charging up around quarters and everything like that, and then you can get the hits in after. But you can kind of see that without like a good under pressure roll or something like that, there will be times where, oh, yo. There's the range. But yeah, without like under pressure and like kind of stability perks and everything like that, you may notice that it's not as consistent as maybe like something like, I don't know, the rental and stuff would be. But I don't think this one's ever really going to be like that. You can still see when you're up close and you get it off. It will blow its load and kill someone. But I don't see this being a PvP masterclass. Sort of like, oh my god, okay, this dude here. Oh, we get him. But yeah, I don't see this being anything as good as like obviously the Arenta or anything like that. Even if it did have like a really good rolls or whatever, I think it's just different types of weapons. But it is a nice strand, high impact and everything. You definitely go in when you get the kickstart going now. The thing I will say about kickstart is that the charge time doesn't really reduce it by much. I mean, charge time is still freaking insane. So yeah. Oh, it's heavy. And man, some guys after absolutely just taken off and like killed everybody. What is happening here? What? Is it this dude? It's this dude. What is going on? He freaking just super me. My man's just demoning everyone. I have no idea what's happening. We were legit. I was doing well, and all of a sudden I'm like, let's lose the game. But yeah, I will definitely say that this fusion rifle, it's actually not bad, and I don't know what happened. That guy just popped off. But I won't say it's not bad or anything, but PvP, there's probably better fusion rifles to kind of go in with. Alrighty, well, we're apparently joined the game in progress of Rumble. He's 7 up. Do we try come back in this? I don't know if it's going to be really worth it. Oh, we got one. But yeah, this fusion rifle, you can kind of see that it actually is pretty nice. Like, you can definitely hit people and do work. But I definitely will say that when it comes to the rifle itself, there's just better PvP fusions in the game. Buddy, no. Got him. But it's just better fusions in the game, I think, that are high impact frames or whatever. And that's okay. The only thing I will give this is that it's a high impact frame in the top slots. So, but yeah, there is a few stasis, what's called high impact frames and everything like that. So there is high impact frames in the top slot, but this is one that's strand. So maybe if you want to go in with this one, you can be able to do it. You can see. It is nice when you get the bolts and everything kind of going as well. It sort of makes you feel like you're using Telesto. I am so dead. Yep, there's a shotgun. Oh, he's going to be so mad if he freaking loses this fight. Oh my god, he nearly did. If I had any better aim or melee, ooh, he did. I do actually wonder, though, with all the rangefinder nerfs that are after happening, of course, to all the weapons, would this actually pop off now with the fragile focus? That would actually be interesting to find out. As I said, this is a world drop, though, so I'm no way of finding out if I can get a fragile focus sort of roll, so... Oh, no. How did you just heal, buddy? What? My man just freaking just insta-healed out of nowhere. And I'm just getting my kills robbed at this stage. Well, yeah, it would be interesting to see if Fragile Focus actually makes like a massive difference to this. It really should, because Fragile Focus, I'm pretty sure, got buffed. And it's also not bad either. Oh my god, the Igneous. Charge time of this it's hella long. I was never winning that fight. But yeah, I just think that generally speaking, when it comes to high impacts, the energy ones seem to always be kind of a little bit better. And oh my god, really? Oh, you actually repeat that. But the energy ones seem to obviously map a little bit more like a rentals or whatever. And I just think that with the nerf of under pressure and everything like that, I just think that these sorts of fusions... Oh, no, buddy, leave me alone. But yeah, nerfs to under pressure and obviously firmly planted not being on this weapon. It definitely means that this one just doesn't have that stability as the other ones have. But hey, as I said, not every weapon is going to be... Oh, my buddy. Come on. But I actually really like how obviously the fusions, strand fusions, actually kind of like pop off or whatever. Oh, there we go. But yeah, I will say it's still a decent ass fusion. I don't think it's bad. I just think if you're going PvP, it's gonna be you're gonna be looking for other things. But I do love the particle effects the strand has. It's so freaking nice. Alrighty, so time for the PvE side of things, of course, with their Nox, and this is where it should be. I'd say it's bread and butter. I've got lead from gold on as well, which is gonna be nice, especially in this event where you can kind of get things going. But obviously with the Celestial Balls and how it works and everything and damage and everything like that too, I just think that PvE is definitely where this weapon's gonna be at. I mean, it's not bad PvP as I said, but man, oh my god, we got some freaking gamers. It's not gonna be bad or anything PvP, but just PvE, like fusion rifles. They're just obviously easy to use, and then they can be better in terms of rolls. As I said, this has control burst, and it also has, of course, the collective action, envious assassin, all that sort of stuff. I will say though, I would have loved more if this weapon rolled with like reservoir burst. I don't know why it doesn't. Maybe they went for control burst instead, but reservoir burst would have been so freaking nice with this. Maybe it was a limitation on the freaking explosion, the burst with strand. I have no idea, but reservoir burst would have been a really sweet combo for this. But we'll still say that PvE, you can see it is bread and butter. It can go in super well, and the spamming of the Celestial Balls is just so freaking nice. But yeah, as I said, like if you're gonna go in PvE with a strand weapon, this might be a good one to pick up. Obviously, there is other strand fusions in the game. Well, there's actually only one, which is the Iron Banner one. So this kind of just like a random world drop. So it might be nice to pick up because there's not many strand sort of fusions that we currently have going. So it's definitely worth it in that regard. And I just think that generally when it comes to strand builds, it might be nice, but with strand and everything, especially, well, hatchling builds are actually good, but I feel like your aspects don't really power up strand weapons too much. It's always just kind of like other abilities that kind of powers up, so it's not really the strand weapon you're kind of looking for, but hatchling is going to be really nice in it too, so if you want to get like a bunch of hatchlings going, you just spam the shots into a bunch of enemies and get it going that way. Oh, a couple of my chachos down here though, and as I said, the damage is going to be really nice as well, obviously, because it's a high impact frame, so the damage is sweet. Obviously, I do have kickstart on this still, but I'm not really using that much. Kickstart will give you a little bit extra damage, so if I do this and then we spray, we'll give you a little bit of extra damage and everything. But I will say overall, this is going to be really, really dope PvE. If you're going to want to use a strand weapon or a fusion rifle, definitely give this one a shot because it will do freaking work. Oh, young man, could you freaking die? Thank you. Oh my god, it's an ogre in my face. Oh, that's an ogre. Oh, big ogre died. But yeah, in PvE, it's obviously just going to go in a lot more. Obviously, because of rolls too. Like, I've got left from gold on, so you can see I get like a bunch of ammo from it. It is also really nice because there is like things in this game mode or modifier anywhere where heavy like spawns and rapid kills and stuff. So you can like get like your own little thing kind of going for it as well. So if you want, and oh my god, did that knight actually dodge both my rockets? Yo, buddy. But like, look at this. I got my left for gold again. So there is benefits obviously to the type of rolls you can get. And then there's the rapid kills I'm talking about. If I get doubles, I can get like my own heavy. So I just keep on spamming rockets out of people and just getting my my freaking special ammo back. So that's why I really do like it. And obviously this game out with Left from Gold, I think Left from Gold is just doing really well this season. But I will definitely say that when it comes down to the weapon itself, it actually does feel really nice too. So I definitely will say if you do get a random drop of this, give it a shot, or if you get a good roll, keep it, because I do think it's really nice. And as I said, it is also kind of unique because it is a strand fusion, which we don't have many. So I would always just try to keep one or two of them just in case, you know, fusions ever do become meta again, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, I need a strand one. Man, you can legit just absolutely wait on these guys at the end. You legit have no chance. Someone get that other dude, and we just freaking finish this off, and we'll just finish them off. You know what? We'll finish them off with the fusion. What a good way to round out It would have been a good way. My teammate just robbed the kill. Well, that is it for me and the Nox Perennial 5 itself. As I said, this weapon is a random world drop, so if you do want this, it's pure RNG. I can't really kind of give you a farm or anything. Best place to really get it is probably Banshee. If you have like engrams there, turn them in. You might get lucky, but other than that, just pure RNG. And the saddest part is that some of these weapons, they look quality, by the way. I don't know what it is, even though I know they're kind of remade models, whatever. I like the color palette of them all. Man, Casio, they make some good freaking weapons, right? Obviously, change the color model if you want, but the default is just like a solid ass color. It makes it feel like really, I don't know, meaty or something. I will say PvP, there's probably better fusions in the game you can kind of go in with, but PvE, this is definitely up there with being a super solid one to kind of go in with, especially if you're into your strand builds or whatever. You can definitely do work with this, and this wildcard going in too. You get free Alice explosions as well. So overall, I will say Nox Perennial. Give it a shot if you get it, or if you get a roll of it, definitely I would keep it. Don't insta-dismantle thinking it's ass, because it's actually a good ass fusion rifle. And the rolls in these world drops, the only benefit of them being world drops is that there's not a ton of rolls in terms of you get like a decent roll every time it drops. So you're not kind of subjected to consistent RNG bull where you just get like the worst roll known to mankind. Overall, if you do get a roll, try keep it, because the Nox Perennial, I do think this is an absolute banger of a fusion. But regardless, if you like the video, show us a like. Anyway, see more content, subscribe, fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.